Hey, good morning everybody. This is Organic Dairyman. Welcome back to my channel today. Today is Monday, September 14th. And I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, it's a fairly beautiful day today. It's kind of turning a little bit cloudy, or starting to get cloudy. But anyways, yeah, so I hope you guys, everything's going good in your part of the world. And you're probably wondering, what on earth are we up to? Well, we had to get that bale wagon out that was sitting back there, and we haven't used it. It's been a year since we even last used it. I think we used it last year to do a little straw, but that was it. And yeah, so we're gonna trade that thing in for that TM125 tractor that we're getting. That's part of the deal. They're finally gonna come and get it. So yeah, so we were just, they still haven't come and get it yet. I have to take something, there's something in this tractor that we have to have. I'll show you here that has to go with it. It's this little bracket thing here. There we go. I gotta take this, and that's gotta go with the bale wagon. So yep, so we're trading that thing in, and they're gonna come get it here pretty soon here, but we had to get it out and get it ready to go. We still got one thing we gotta get yet. The bale load chute. The hydraulics aren't working on that right now because the suction line, or the low pressure line's got a crack in it, and it keeps sucking air into the system. So we got to raise it up by hand or with a skid loader to get it up, and then fasten it down, and then I guess still have to take care of it. The hose got dry rotted, so that stuff happened. But anyways, what are we gonna do here today? I gotta fix this. I showed you in the last video, I gotta still fix something on there, that cutter disc. I gotta do that yet. We gotta chop in a load for the cows or the cattle today, and we gotta check the moisture on it. It's getting close. We're gonna start chopping some more corn silage, and what else? Well, I guess you'll just have to stay watching the video to find out what's gonna happen. But trust me, we do have more things. If we don't start chopping silage today, like filling a bag, then I gotta work on that water pump on that tractor, because that is still out. So anyways, we'll see what happens today. Well, that's a lot better with that bale wagon out of here now. That thing was just it took up a lot of empty space. I mean, it was a lot of empty space, but it took up a lot of space. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I guess we just didn't really, what's the point of keeping that thing if we just use it once a year just for one little thing? Just wasn't worth keeping it, I guess. But anyways, yeah, the next thing after silage cutting here is get that thing ready, and then get the bean head ready. I gotta do a little fixing on this thing. I gotta fix that one snout thing there and put that back on. Oh yeah. Yep. Well, anyways, I best. Okay, now to get this darn thing fixed. Boy, you can definitely see the haze in the air from those wildfires out in California and Oregon. Whew, that's crazy. Okay, I guess this thing, it worked. I don't know, there's a chart over here. I'll show you guys. There's this thing right here. This says interference 15 to 30 thousandths of an inch clearance between the cutter disc. And I think what happened the other night, that one day it was dark out. I was finishing this up and I couldn't see up there real well, but I just was checking this. And I mean, I right now I put I took all the shims out on this side but one, and I think what happened is I put too much pressure, and that's maybe what broke this thing. So I don't know. So I guess, I mean, this is 15 thousandths of an inch. And I can't get that in there, but I put all the shims back in, and but I could do this, you know, if I could get it. Turn that like that. So let's see. Let's see what it does here. I almost could use another shim. That one shim I put in there is a little bit too thick if I had a little thinner shim, but let's have to see with that pigeon grass how that goes through there. But just gotta put that cover back on, and then my brother Steve, he's gonna go out and chop some here while I go maybe grab a bite to eat here in a little bit. But yeah, so I guess when you do stuff in the dark, sometimes it doesn't always work as good as it should. Sometimes you think you see something and then you're not really seeing it correctly. We're just gonna wait till tomorrow to chop some more, and we're gonna come out here and just chop some more out here and then do a moisture test on it. And tomorrow I know what the wind's supposed to blow, so it should dry the corn down a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Well, what do we have here? A new calf. What are you doing out here? 365. I don't think that's your calf. Oops, you got a girl. I think that's hers. Hey, good morning, everybody. That heifer back there. She had her calf here this morning, so we're gonna get that calf in the calf barn there, and then we're gonna go get started milking here in a little bit. And it is another hazy day out here again. All that smoke from out west is heading eastward. But anyway, I gotta get the calf in, and we're gonna go milk cows. I can't even say it right. Milk cows. And then we're gonna chop some corn silage here today, and our little bit, and see what the moisture is on that, and just see what else comes along here today. And I know we gotta run to town, get some feed supplies at the feed store here. So anyways, I think I'm gonna put this calf in pen number 1, and then you'll have some company. How about that? So we'll see what happens here today. It's okay. Ooh, head the other way. Okay. Better choice. Hi, so what does Erwin know today?
Oh, a heck of a lot.
Sure you can tell it's smoky out there.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm glad we're not out there. Can you imagine how smoky it is out there?
Yeah, I got family out there.
Hi everybody. I'm gonna head out here and chop a little bit of corn silage just so we can test it and just see if it's dry enough now that we can go back to bagging. And we also need a little bit of feed, a little bit of silage for feed too. So I'm gonna chop a little bit, and then I thought I'd show you what it looks like when I'm testing it. So I'll get a little bit of footage of that too. So we'll get going with this, and you can watch. Okay everybody, so I got my sample here of corn silage, and then I got my little bowl for the microwave, and then I've got my gram scale. So the first step is just make sure the gram scale is set at 0 when you got your tray on there, because when you take your tray off, it's going to be in the negative, but it has to be to compensate for your scale. So when that tray is on there, it's going to be at 0. So we'll take and scoop some silage up in there, weigh it, and I usually like to try to keep it about 100 grams. So I'm going to take a little bit out. So that looks pretty good. Now we'll pour it in the microwave dish. Put it in my old microwave here. And then we're gonna write down that wet, we have 100 grams. Okay, and then we'll turn this on for 1 minute. And then we're gonna do like 1 minute intervals here. And just run it for a minute, stop it, stir it, turn it on again for another minute. We're just gonna keep doing that until it's dry. Okay, everybody, I'm finished drying this corn silage, and if you can see there, it might be kind of hard for you to tell, but it's 35 grams now is what it weighs when it's dry. And kind of what I do when I'm checking it, like I say, I'll stir it every minute, and it starts getting down there further, I will kind of start feeling it just with my hands, just to very carefully, because it's pretty hot, just to see if it feels dry. And if I'm feeling a little bit of moisture, then I'll put it back in again for a little bit. You know, you might have to go down to like 30-second intervals, and then just keep checking it. And you just don't want to get it too dry, because you'll start it on fire if you get it too dry. I've had that happen before. So anyways, this is the formula here for figuring out. So I wrote down 100 grams wet, 35 grams dry, and then you put 100 over 100 minus 35 times 100. So you got the 100 minus 35, which comes out to be 65, and then you divide it by 100, and then it's like 0.65, and then you multiply it by 100, and then it comes out to be 65%. So that's what this corn silage is testing at, is 65%. Some people have one of those caster testers for testing it. I don't know if they're any better or not. We just happen to have this old microwave. I think it was one that my grandpa, he had in his camper before we sold it when he went to the nursing home. We took it out of there, and so that's why we got this older microwave, and we just keep it down here in my basement. And this is what I use it for, is just doing this corn silage, or sometimes we might do haylage too. But you don't want to use your good microwave you cook your food in, because this stuff really stinks when it's cooking. So that's how you test corn silage for moisture. I hope it was informational to everybody. You learned something. So we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Then we're gonna start chopping some corn silage, and we're gonna fill a 150-foot bag. That's what we're gonna do. So, and I gotta look at this thing here too. It looks like it's still getting some stuff, pigeon grass, back in there yet. I probably need another shim in there. The problem is that shim that I have in there, it's a little bit too thick. I need a thinner shim. I gotta look in the toolbox in there, see if I can find a thinner shim. I could take out that fat shim, but then I think it's too tight, so I don't know. So picky with pigeon grass. Okay, everyone, it's the Newholland TM125 versus the Kraus 24.5-foot number 7300 disc. You think it's gonna be able to pull it? Well, we'll find out. We need to disc the end rows here in the cornfield, and right now the other two big tractors are all hooked up to stuff, and I guess I'm too lazy to try to unhook them, so I thought we'd try the TM125 here just see what it's made out of. For all of you out there that don't know, the TM125 has the same Ford 456-inch cubic engine that the 8670 has. It's just got a different fuel pump on it. It does not have an intercooler. It has a turbo, and it's just detuned a bit to crank out less horsepower. So we'll see what this thing is made out of. So anyways, on this tractor, it's got all these little touchpad deals for your different setup for the front wheel assist. So I'm just gonna lock in just the front wheels. We'll see if we need the differential or not. I'm not gonna be pulling down real deep with this thing because, well, I don't think it's gonna be able to handle it as good as the 8670 or the TG210, but the main thing is just to kind of get it leveled off here so we're not gonna break something on the silage cutter or the wagon here when we're chopping. So let's give it a whirl. Set it down A1 first. Shift up a gear. Down a little more there. I think that's a little too deep. You can tell I'm spinning. I think for the most part, you know, this tractor, it was equipped with like all the, I don't know, premium, if you want to say, features that a TM125 could have. I do believe it's got cab suspension on here, because I can tell the cab kind of moves a little bit independently of the hood. Kind of see that down there. And it's got, of course, the full power shift transmission. I guess other than that, I really don't know what all the premium features would be, but I know as far as transmission wise, there was 3 different transmissions I think you could get on this. Range Commander was one of them, and I can't remember what the third one was, but full power shift was the best. That's, I guess, the one thing that I know. And I guess, you know, the only thing that it doesn't have, like I say, is the super steer front end under it. But I think it really helps that this is set out for, it's either like, well, we'll see here how I'm matching up. Yeah, it looks like it's set for 38-inch rows. I don't think it's 40. So that makes a big difference when you get those wheels out there a little further. That really helps, versus if they're just set at 30-inch rows. But so far, I guess it seems to be handling it. You know, you can't pull it down quite as far as you would with like the other two big tractors. You can kind of see here on some of these hills, the corn didn't grow very good. It was just too dry, and it, even with some of the rains we did get, it didn't rebound. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hey, little baby kitty. Don't be scared. Hello. Okay, I gotta get that bag on there, but my brother he's just out disking somewhere down there. He's disking the end rows. He got the south side done here, and so I guess I'll do as much as I can here and wait till he comes and stuff. But man, ooh, look at the sun. Man, it's just red looking from all of the smoke. Huh. Okay. This side for silage, that side for grain. So we're doing silage, so that goes that way. Alright everybody, we're all done with chores. Cows are milked, animals are fed, we're done for the day. So, yes, and guess what? I did start working on this water pump. Actually, I started on it last night and got all, well, I worked on it too. I worked on it a little bit this morning and I got all the mating surfaces cleaned up. And this is what I've gotten done on the other half. I just started pressing the bearing out. It's down in there. You can't see it, but it will come actually. See if I do it. There. Well, you get the gist of it. It's coming out. Just to show you that it's coming out, I'll show you. It's, if you can see it down in there. It's coming. But, yeah. So don't worry, guys. I'll get her fixed. So, and anyways, too, about the corn silage. I don't know, we started getting into the field, and it started getting a little bit wetter. It was juicing, so I had to back the pressure off quite a bit, so I don't know, the moisture has gone up. So it's like kind of the darnest thing. If you didn't want the corn to dry down, it would. You know, when you want it to dry down, it won't dry down. Last year we had the complete opposite. You know, we didn't want it to dry down, and it did dry down. So that's the way it goes. So, anyways, I don't know. We're gonna chop. We'll probably chop a little more tomorrow and see how it goes, and just go from there. Maybe we'll just fill the bag that way. I don't know. But anyways, that's all I've got for today, guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter @Organic Dairyman. And I guess that's it. So have a good night and take care, and I'll see you in the next video.